We don't decide, it just happens that way.
Strictly.
Independent.
Underground cats, you ready? Equipto, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Roll that shit.
Yeah. Underground cats, we writing these raps in combat on industry raps. They full of that crap and hate that. Underground raps, we smoking these sacks, then kick back on industry raps. They full of that crap and hate that. So many times I rock the mic in this position. So lyrically, I got to fight with endless ammunition. Released upon retaliation, accumulated. Reflect the streets you walk on and soon to be hated by critics and write-ups done by one-sided bigots. The magazines and hip-hop teens are all up in it. I gotta holler for a minute. I feel like this whole scene will die if I didn't give it my all and really try to shift it in this direction, going towards a higher medicine man with my entire high life empire, rolling like a tire, watered down suckers, I'm fighting them with my fire, falling down the line in the long run, preparing all those who be musically on one, dwelling on the wrong done like history and try to repeat it, but the people united can never be defeated, and some will never see it when blinded in the days. It's just how they were raised, they're hypnotized by the days that just passed. The time will tell if we breaking the spell. They done cast it so well, so I'm going out blasting on reptilian bastards, and they brigading trespass. Hit like Hurricane Floyd and towards the west fast, gone in the jet blast. It's time to travel, and any rats up in the way, they're gonna have to battle all those underground cats. We writing these raps in combat on industry raps. They full of that crap and hate that. Underground cats, we laying these tracks and smoke sacks on industry rats. They full of that crap and hate that type of music we perform. They call it hip hop, but all I do is spit raps hard and never get stopped by any kind of industry fool. The clock tick tock, and faster than you ever could think. You rats will get dropped on these spots quicker than my cousin Bendo be cop. And we go back like a ready rock beatbox. So step into me, trying to make some money with companies and these luxuries. Playing me seriously, won't even say what's up to me no more. Forgot about my underground flow when we was down on the low at your promotional show. Thought you was straight from the scope, but now the story unfolds that you was out for the dough. A typical fake lyrical hunting for a miracle, while I live the rap life, starving for a bargain. Lower the exact price, reveal Imperio only if the track's right. Study my craft and split this money in half and burn hash with my buddies and laugh up in a hideout, turning this like we roll a switch inside out and formulate these combat tactics for our strategy. Militant activity gonna lead us to victory. So when you realize ain't no time for faking, some type of action really needs to be taken. Independent underground, separate the category, but Equipto put it down, fucking mandatory. Underground cats, we writing these raps in combat on industry raps. They full of that crap and hate that. Underground cats, we smoking these sacks and lay tracks on industry raps. They full of that crap and hate that. Yeah, break it like this. This dedicated to the underground cats who ain't tripping off getting discovered by some financial angel or something. Rescue your art form or something. Take control of your craft. Dedicated to the underground cats. My boy Priz fresh out. One love. Lil Ant, Crazy, B.I.G. We doing this in the underground. Way underground. In the cutters. 2G. Or still. I lie.
dilemmas today. And my name is Style Messiah. And we got Amorphous and Eswin all together on this track. Just fulfilling the urge. Check it out. Feel desire, I feel inspired to cope, to be admired, a fighter of all my hopes. Foresee my future tense, surpass past tense. Construct my struggle so that it all makes sense. What's my meaning, my purpose of believing? Hardly wanting, simply the urge of needing. I must be scholarly educated by age 25. Not merely a success, just never been denied. I envision years from now my music really risen. Whether musically or lyrically, I stay the same position. Seeds then sprouted, an empire built on its name. A family of close folks derived from purple pain. It's sad to say, but money is an issue today. Whether for hip hop or life living, you gotta pay your way. My days been fam I stay with, that's truly not a lie. All of 6 I'm fixed with until the day I die. Slowly, I bring up only testimony. My women and hip hop 2 girls for holy matrimony. Where dreams may come, I hear the echoes of the drums. To blow up is my urge, my salvation shall now come.
Things you want, but you can't have. Is this a dream?
It's out there.
Oh, so it seems I'm running in circles on the verge of a breakdown, fulfilling the urge. Things you want, but you can't have. Is this a dream?
It's out there.
Oh, so it seems I'm running in circles on the verge of a breakdown, fulfilling the urge.
My urges vary like seasons with reasons, bouncing as reflections, ricocheting through optical spectrums, but reality testing through lectures of changes, evolving within the anguish. But I'm gifted with the language to speak to millions, while trillions are noting and helplessly floating within vast seas, searching for degrees within institutes. But me, I just strive to contribute to the revolution in hopes to elevate. For those who appreciate fact, not hype. But every time I grab the mic, they're like, hey, it's that food from incense. Not aware of the basic instinct, or so it seems. Following these dreams with my flawless team, relying on skill, not scheme, with blowing up on the verse. I fulfill this constant urge to express.
Things you want, but you can't have. Is this a dream?
It's out there.
Oh, so it seems I'm running in circles on the verge of a breakdown, fulfilling the urge. Things you want, but you can't have. Is this a dream?
It's out there.
Oh, so it seems I'm running in circles on the verge of a breakdown, fulfilling the urge.
Sometimes my feelings rush into a gauge, a page-by-page illusion. Clogging my thoughts, I try to come to this solution. You see, society has geared us to a one-track mind. Find the rebellious ways of thinking, it's a melting pot and we sinking to an endless black hole. I urge to stay awake, I urge to break from these brainwashed shackles and my mind tackles. Properly my perception to hip-hop nowadays stays with the roots and how I evolve with the family. With the daysmen, and I urge to get my thoughts heard, but they seem blurred. Passing me by, I can't even pass by myself. Watching television, envision the supermodel wife in a white picket fence in the driveway with the bands. But me and my ends fall into a middle class category. Either you bought my tape or you stole it. It's the same damn story. I urge to blow the fuck up, but when my head get blown, like you urge to have my style, but I assassinate clones. I urge to have a mobile phone with free nights and weekends chipped. I urge to have an ounce of bomb without spending the grip. I urge to live my life humble and struggle to surprise. It's about to be 2G and I urge to stay alive.
Things you want, but you can't have. Is this a dream?
It's out there.
Oh, so it seems I'm running in circles on the verge of a breakdown, fulfilling the urge. Things you want, but you can't have. Is this a dream?
It's out there.
Oh, so it seems I'm running in circles on the verge of a breakdown, fulfilling the urge.
Eswin, Style Messiah, and Amorphous, Basement, and New Moon. We consume.
business. Shade, bathe, and live fresh. Pray to make an impression. And never take a life or a piss test. To the grave, I'ma stay in business. Shade, bathe, and live fresh. Pray to make an impression. And never take a life or a piss test. You could be stuck or mobile, out of luck or global, doing donuts in a truck or getting chucked with disposal. People wanna place you when you're face to face. Judgment's a drudge up that'll race first race. You start off naked, then you get clothed, groomed and educated, and it's off the job placement. But what if your family tree doesn't look like Pamela Lee? Well then you're standing in P. And it'd be nice to end it all. There's a handling fee when you're planted in the ground like a cannabis seed. My thoughts are objects placing themselves, not like life where kids are slaves in hell. People always claim they're moving up in their lame world. They're puffing the same blunt, fucking the same girl. Yeah, they're making moves, the only move they're making is from a house to an apartment to a parking lot that's vacant. Adjacent to their station wagon packed with belongings. Strange displaced dudes yapping about the commies. That is an awkward position, like making the decision to mob with some Mossberg equipment. Where you're from is crucial, where you're at is useful, where you want to jet to depends on all your scruples. And some folks are self-centered, some are communal. Some become famous with their name as pen doodles. Graph writing, that's exciting. Hop on, but I'm lazy. Once I got arrested and called a crybaby, cause they couldn't prove, and I wouldn't blab. I'm not a breakable tool like a wooden staff. I'll make a booze like a boxer with my foot on the mat. You want a smart rapper, then book BOAC. I hope you got time, cause the vibe should last. And from my position, life don't look fresh. To the grave, I'ma stay in business. Shade, bathe, and live fresh. Pray to make an impression. And never take a life or a piss test. To the grave, I'ma stay in business. Shade, bathe, and live fresh. Pray to make an impression. And never take a life or a piss test.
This song is frightening to some people.
No sense leaving the story of a lifetime untold.
Now we're gonna start out slowly and try to keep a real good sense of rhythm.
Ladies and gents, there's a chain of events making sense. Life and death, here's a question, is it making you tense? I suspect perfection is evading you hence. You wait in suspense, being afraid of movement. Stationary, while I build a world I'm stationary. Constructed from a tree like a house on the prairie. At peace without therapy, in a momentary position of respect, a rhythmic dignitary. Positioning commitment to hip-hop as if we're married. And it don't stop till I'm positioned to be buried. Positions can affect every capillary like positions in sex with no gym and missionary. Or a cop on the tape, they say I've seen the position. Teachers teach nonsense, assuming that you listen. Fools try to place a lower class into prison and nudge little girls to look just like women. That's a damn shame, these older dames are damn lame. Marketing ploys, I don't enjoy their scam game. They do it to boys with candy bars and brand names. Underage models with bottles of champagne. Bubble baths in a tub of drugs, I gotta laugh. Fuck a autograph, I hit up my tag, then haul ass to the studio to bug like a flea jumping. So your ears fall in love when the beat comes in. Track tuning, that's soothing. I'm a rapper from the Bay, self-employed b-boy, catching Saturday matinees. My database is stuffed enough to make your stomach turn. My gut's firm cause there's so much to learn. Butter churned thick yet skinny as a stick. Position to construct, never cut in a predicament. My ripping can't quit, the EARDHLINGs will transmit. To the grave, I'ma stay in business. Shade, bathe, and live fresh. Brave to make an impression. And never take a life or a piss test. To the grave, I'ma stay in business. Shade, bathe, and live fresh. Brave to make an impression. And never take a life or a piss test. Elings. That's right, Earthlings. San Francisco, California, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
intrusion to this body has been invaded by some alien intelligence.
My eyes are stitched closed and drenched from exposed capillaries. My mood varies, I don't know if I'm sane. Thoughts strain from my eyelashes translate to a form of English. Words form from within my gashes and persist until it's finished. But I've seen kids before my position whose will has been diminished, but not mine. I insisted I proceed to be a savior. Give up my soul to the baseline while my mother says her prayers. Lord help me, God help me, please rescue him from reality. But little does she know my fantasy is this calamity. Actions speak louder than words. Blasphemy, I'll prove them wrong. My words are louder than my actions. Count the people who've lived in song. It's been a long, long time since my vision's been clear. My years are spent traveling while the rhythm instills fear into every man, woman, and child breathing on this earth. We're just killing some time living till hell is giving birth. And hell is giving birth to me, a walking cadaver conversing with sanity. I reek obscenity to freak impure beats. It's amazing that I'm permitted to roam free and spread my word like locusts on the streets of Metropolis. Amplified by Lucifer and the mic attached to my esophagus. Said there was a God, tell them I say they're a liar. My mind dangles from a wire, blood drips when I perspire. Above my head hangs high a diadem of thorns, and with no surprise, my eyes count the cries of men and women that I've harmed with my influential thoughts and motivational bombs. My arms are held back with strings attached, marionette in a costume, and from this I hatch into something I didn't want, but from this I flourish. Trade my soul for the beat and write rhymes till I'm nourished. So I said good deal, this appeals to my liking. Conquer everything in sight, rape and pillage like Vikings. More often than not, I get blocked to some degree with traditional arrangement and stands that don't agree. So with bludgeon arteries I bleed and say whatever the fuck comes out. Prayers are worth nothing when you've lost your mouth and your mind somewhere else in the hands of Satan with his words amongst your breath. I'm left with no choice but the voices thought I gotta get out, or I might get caught in lies and corruption which I used to enjoy. But now thanks to the beat, I'm the devil's new toy. I breathe evil, sleep evil, drink evil, eat evil. Hate is so deceitful, what a pity there's no equal. People lost in the gene pool, blinded by the legal attributes of living. My heart's racing to be lethal. Sheets full of blotted ink and blood make me see through. Peaceful people with the passion to be heroes. Just no hate didn't breed you, it's God who will lead you. That's why you'll never see me place my faith in a steeple.
And now here it comes, the one you've all been waiting for, the killadilla that's going to knock the place, probably the roof right over. We hope not, because it's a long way to the ground.
City of New York. City of New York. City of New York.
Yo, Marz manipulates the hi-fi stereo. Yo, Marz manipulates the hi-fi stereo. Faster than heart rates with speed in your nose.
Yo, Boot.
What's up, man?
Hey, check this out, man. You see my new book of rhymes?
Yeah, rhymes in there.
Hey, man, I got some rhymes up in here, man. Fools don't even know what I be spitting at. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, check this out. Check this earthly shit out. Even if my competition took the time to delve into my composition book of rhymes in the realms of wisdom, they'd look to find conviction in my diction, baby, line by line. So even if my competition took the time to delve into my composition book of rhymes in the realms of wisdom, they'd look to find conviction in my diction, baby, line by line. My parents always told me that I lacked ambition while I was writing raps trying to expand my vision, planting seeds of wisdom, leave a soul turn, reaping fruit that is forbidden as the midnight oil burn. I stay loyal to the concerns of those who know me. Got a scarred liver, this hard liquor's killing me slowly. Writing rhymes in a world of darkness, shedding some light, trying to push the breath of life into the dead of the night. I stay ahead in the fight and struggle, half tied to the tracks, half light at the end of the tunnel. Self-destructive behavior, yelling fuck the creator. Even when I was a minor, running up in the majors, feeling challenged, and still talents ripped through the cocoons, intimately in tune with the way bass moves through the room, pushing me onward with honor. Everything was a quest, every battle conquered, every hunger pang, every arrest, every late night, hot bloodshot, busting a freestyle at the bus stop was a test, preparing me for now beyond regrets about success, and nothing clouds my judgment. Dollar stone in the air can't impair my sense of justice. I'm focused on developing a flow, some go gold, but don't see the big picture and get overexposed. But why would I care about a celebrity crime record, especially if I know I can rhyme better? Every line is clever, spawns a seven at will. Learn to chill, enter combat, exit, confirm kill. I got a tattoo on my brain that says skill, motherfucker. Your crew couldn't get by if they started kissing each other. I balance pause and neg, wondering if God is dead, or does he watch me as I walk slowly, nodding my head to the breakbeat on Hate Street. My presence is commanded, while others come and go, I'll be the last man standing. So even if my competition took the time to delve into my composition book of rhymes in the realms of wisdom, they look to find conviction in my diction, baby, line by line. So even if my competition took the time to delve into my composition book of rhymes in the realms of wisdom, they look to find conviction in my diction, baby, line by line. So even if the competition took the time to delve into my composition book of rhymes in the realms of wisdom, they'd look to find conviction in my diction, baby, line by line. So even if the competition took the time to delve into my composition book of rhymes in the realms of wisdom, they'd look to find conviction in my diction, baby.
That's right.
Hey yo, this is your boy Top Rami, you know what I'm saying, boo? It's just like pages of rhymes, boo. Pages, you know? That's like the earthlings, you know what I'm saying? Fools don't know about that. You can only get that kind of shit below the surface, you know what I'm saying? You know, ask my boy Shane or BOAC or Safari or the whole crew, man. That's about it, you know, rhyme pages. Peace.
That's right. That's right. Put it down. Put it down. That's right. Why are you writing? Don't write. Put the thing down. Just sit. I didn't tell you to write. I didn't tell you to do anything. I just said pull over to the curb. When we pull over to the curb, we're going to sit here.
I'm on display for a couple minutes, like a legend in specs. Open up the gravity doors to what makes me wreck and inject more. Styles are the many thoughts, you can pick any. We can explore in full measure the textures of my multiple rhyme pleasures. You play tricks in the matrix, the physical content really ain't shit. The mental component survives in many skits. Whether I'm awake or in sleep, I never miss a beat, still completing strategies on how to walk these zombie streets. Laws and theorems, I hear them, never fear them, amend them. We are one together, we create answers and solutions to the outer pollution in wicked ways. When surviving these critical days or maze, no brother please, many are lost in the degrees and seeking energy. Even if they're blessed with ESP or telepathy, I speak words to this mic, amplify my precious secret instinct and philosophies to be categorized, DOC as one entity, ready light on the height that surrounds the average norm. This is not a poem to and from Doc. Fuck the clock, we still tick non-stop. In daylight and standard time, we have the ability to rewind, but never actually change the time. However, change the diagram if a foreign object invades it. If it's positive, play with it, but if it's negative, shred it. Superficial individual thrill me, but never outskill me. Dealing more worldly feeds than Adam and Eve. Ignoring the mental split that's like getting hit with a life sentence on a 50,000-foot cliff with no notes. Please analyze the index that the inner host provides you with. Blessed with this parasite while staring airtight. I'm protesting on the mic, demonstrate what most fear, what seems to have disappeared in this modern day life. Fuck a detriment or impediment. Doc cruises through life as evidence. Since my first win, been paralyzed with competition within.
Check this out. My music is sharp, the pound of yours is flat and off key. While we keep composing classic like Tchaikovsky. Also the conductive electric orchestra. In my brain ideas eclectic work extra. I was doing sleep, turning visions into dreams. Vivid like a picture and a calling, it seems that I need to execute despite all the obstacles. I need to swim upstream like a sperm from a testicle. Negative time negative is not always positive. There's so many minuses I forgot what a deposit is. In my account when I count all the counterfeit benefits. And when I flip the concept, the pieces begin to fit. In the big picture which is yet to be drawn by the painter of life who mows the next man's lawn. So when I wake at dawn, I know there's a lesson to be learned. So I shouldn't have to sweat it if I would get burned. I mean, if nature were a mother, then we're all motherfuckers. And if God were the judge, then everybody would be suckers. Each soul for himself, so no matter what team, the formula's the same. Competition within, competition within.
That's my focus.
Trying to break free of the chain.
Repetition of sin.
Competition within.
That's my focus.
Trying to break free.
Competition within.
That's my focus.
Trying to break free of the chain.
Repetition of sin.
Competition within.
That's my focus.
Trying to break free.
In conclusion, this world is a giant cocoon illusion. Not everything in the game is about
winning and losing.
Yes, the end justifies the evil means sometimes, but the end of a line don't make up for stupidity.
Like some wrong.
Just take the short end of the stick to
test who suck best.
Don't ever waste your breath whenever you
make a buck less.
Success is never the result, it's always
the process.
And time don't ever stop, so I keep running like a faucet. From a lion's mouth, north, east, west, and south. 4 directions, seasons, complete my own route. And what I'm all about, which is artistically independent. Wear that around my neck and keep it
locked like a pendant.
But I'll tell you what, independence means squat. If you're dependent on the crew, they try to
tell you what
to do,
say,
act and follow the
orders of whom.
The moment you stop believing in yourself, then you're
doomed.
Soon to be consumed by the dark powers that loom. Right around the corner from your spiritual room. Habitual rituals spun all out of context. Stay focused, thick and thin. Competition within. Competition within, that's my focus. Trying to break free of the chain.
Repetition of sin.
Competition within,
and that's my focus.
Trying to break free.
Competition within.
That's my focus.
Trying to break free of the chain.
Repetition of sin.
Competition within.
That's my focus.
Trying to break free.
Free.
It's a beautiful day to be struck by lightning. The sky's my favorite color and oh how I love it. Everybody out there running from my voltage, surrounding themselves with all nominal protection. But you never find a bigger weapon. Ultimate seclusion will be your final solution. Pallbearers lifting your style away instantly on the box. Or MTV or even NBC. On the street you might get shot by my lyrical overload, posting in the graves of skies with flashing like an overlord. Your spine means nothing to me. I turn you into a salamander battle MC. I don't think I got patience for marks. I wanna be godlike, but when I grab the mic I start wilding like a drunk motherfucker ready to fight. So guess what, little brothers? I'm gonna give you a chance. Retire from the microphone now before I snatch your arm away from your hand. It's like that, y'all. Hip hop Armageddon. Tell me just where you stand. With them repetitive bastards or with Kirby dominant. And we're back. You didn't think so. The Dominator. DJ Ice Water. We keep it going. We stay below the surface. Stupid MCs are worthless. You're drowning my electrical current. That's the way we do it. Every day. All day. Let them know, Ice. Keep cutting. I don't come in for a minute. It's a beautiful day to be struck by lightning. Mortal MC seek asylum in a corporate umbrellas, and you know I gotta tell you that I'm the instigator of MC fright. Through to the point to where you see me at night. Mr. Harassment is what I've become. Avoid me in your dreams when you wake, you run from. About to. Once you realize the Dominator has found you to resist, it's to insist that I break both your wrists. Like a chemist imitating a gymnast intoxicated off of extra stout Guinness. And when I'm finished, you'll be finished. All your regional problems will internationally diminish now. I'll come back to interact with the whack and let them understand everything I say is like a rubber band wrapping around your spine. I am in perfect time and sync with time, and you MCs out here are swine. Slime rather, green lather. When I'm on the microphone, I'm like a green lantern, always glowing and flowing. MCs are Eskimoing in the snow and all freeze like a block. My hip hop will have you open like cock. MCs don't really want to rock, they're scared of me. Kirby Dominic is a flare MC, like the shit on the side of highways when a head-on collision has happened. Dominant Pippin will continue to keep rapping. You MCs keep on laughing inside yourself because you know you ain't got lyrical wealth like me. Kirby Dominic is one of the dope MCs. I'm a stealth bomber. My hip hop will keep you calmer like Novocaine and nah.
Bukue one step beyond of the SO. How you like me now? Yeah. The skateboarding, strike bowling, lyricist, and then some. Black fletch, Bukue one offsets the pendulum. It swings to the left, but never to return. It turns to hot ashes put in a urn on my mantle. Business gets handled, forever burning like your candles. Bombing the system, scribing my name just like a vandal. It's the forthcoming of one MC unconfined, residing from the west, but I rep worldwide. All cities, slowly but surely in due time, my athletics poetically set it off. Let it be known, it was written since the days of stone tablets, that a crew would emerge known as Esotex, combined with my A-team affiliates. For my mastermind session, ending the recession, it gets mouth to mic resuscitation, Keon injects a lethal dosage of endorphins through my text. Check it out. It's Bukue's song, and how you like me now? And how you like me now? How you like me now? Yeah, we going underground now. From below the surface, there's a massive progressive with no additives or preservatives, just a strategist. Why do so many insist on being the shit? I prefer the poor righteous nutrient, with the intent of becoming a form of audio inertia. Hip-hop's antioxidant free radical control formula, cleansing like colonics from the front to back, then straight up the middle like Terrell Davis. To save this, let's up the stakes for the new millennium. Folks rhyming from the perennium will get shunned. Let the crumbs under the table get swept under the rug. Today's top 10 will become tomorrow's has-beens. Once again, the underground resurfaces, replenishing the world, presenting the new harvest, nourishing beats with purpose of skill, flourishing, entering the beginning of the second sending. Feel me? How you like me now? It's Bukue's song. Now we gonna get serious on you, cause one thing you should know.
Cause you can't run from the devil.
This is true.
Cause you can't run from the devil.
This is true.
Cause you can't run from the devil's son.
Cause you can't run from the devil's son.
Cause you can't run, 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 cause you
You can't run fast enough to evade the evil that lurks. The devil and his advocate have put in work, implanting fear and doubt in our hearts like smart chips, having us leading a life of reaction, unaware of what's happened. Our caption has closed for some time, ever since we first exposed ourselves to the rhyme without reason. For the profit we commit the ill treason, content and speech became irrelevant, unimportant, of no use. OTOs leaving focus out of this. We became so caught up in our image, left abandon our purpose, and it started to diminish. Began to shift to find ways to get a little something, cutting corners to maximize profit the short term, putting the least amount in, hoping to get the most out, raping and pillaging the fan base altogether. It's all about under promise and over deliver, going beyond the call of duty. You'll catch me maintaining karmic balance, show love to the family. In this game, your listeners determine if you're deserving of earning a living or just a supplementary income. You get what you give, son. Create your own mold. What goes around will come back with an impact tenfold. The wrath is cold. Uphold your ethics for real. Truth will prevail, cause you can't run from the devil. You can't run. And understand that the wrath is cold. Uphold your ethics for real.
Cause you can't run, cause you
can't run.
Cause you can't run, cause you
Cause you can't run.
Cause you can't run, cause you
It's Bukue. And from the man you can't run. Below the surface, way below the DJ Swindle. Esoteric Spotlight live. Take it serious. Punch it.
The broken neck of the alphabet, where you can tell a man's by spot the ink under his nails. Lounge, puppet support group for sloping forehead loss presents thumb twiddling in the age of the overbuilt. Antho professors wear flowing robes and beads, while natives grin with Coca-Cola smiles. First rule in graffiti, never tag your own house, and only you can stop Adidas on Adidas crime. Flowers and birds are the boy bands of beauty, mouths are the mothers of ciphers and dressing you funny. Nervous mid-typewriters, no landmark or country. Truck stops at the mud cone to receive greenery. Circus says gangsters for God killed thankfully. Anticon MCs are the Kobe names of our century. Flowers and birds are the boy bands of beauty. Mouths are the mothers of ciphers and dressing you funny. Nervous with typewriters, no landmark or country. Truck stops at the mud cone to receding greenery. Circus says gangsters for God killed thankfully. Anticon MCs are the Kobe names of our century.
It's all in slow motion, yet I'm passing my past, wondering what is on the other side of that fine line up ahead. I said goodbyes to those who should receive hellos from ones who've given up themselves to drive in no direction to the center of nothing. This is the scene where the yellow lines whiz by, and they match the BPMs of the same sad song being played through the muffled speakers, and I'm scratching my head wondering how I got here. What's the answer to my question? I tell you friends, it must be I don't know. I'm growing tired of that response of driving up walls to intersect with the floors of light fixtures night after night, times 3. I'm dying for a view of me, but vision is blurred. It makes it difficult to envision anything to build off. From what I've heard, nothing's going to change, going nowhere yet succeeding individually. Lifeless, yet full of it. Stuck in a rut, yet discovering so much about myself. Too concerned with how others view them, so I'm driving endlessly.
I am the Tim Holland of the century, the
At 50,000 Tim Hollands, but I'm the best. No, I'm not in the white pages or where we claim mass gonna rob people. I'm crazier than anyone you know. You people aren't truthful, that's convenient off the bar, begin effective. This world don't convince me, I've remained uninterested. Boo-boo don't match echo, BBs are worse than cigarettes. Burn down the record store. Let's start over elsewhere. This is my collection of suicide notes and love letters, featuring dead varsity teams and miscarriages. I miss the smell of knockout awful, this has never come back, range to poetry. The idiots have guns and fancy name tags and I'm a bit too defensive, as they should be. Cause I don't wanna share your line that I look better in it and not falling off, or dragging all the bullshit baggage associated with it.
As for me, I see things a little bit different. This imprint, what you call information, holds its own weight in gold fronts and pen and pencil family portraits. Diamond-studded dog collars for incest and obedience. Honey, you act like it's one of the kids. Referencing to the fact that it's all normal now to feed your children to the closets. Your credit's deposited before you even see that it's only toner on paper. And they charge you the same toner on paper to speak to a human. Who believes that you never have to leave your cubicle? It's safer inside anyway, suitable for the consumer. Don't forget to tip the grocery driver. Pizza delivery was the catalyst for this country's crash and burn. From one item to an entire menu of everything you'll ever need. You were washing your hands until they bleed. No longer green, it's grains of silicon. I communicate with the brain now. Flowers and birds are the boy bands of beauty. Mouths are the mothers of cycles and dressing you funny. Tourists with typewriters, no landmark or country. Truck stops in the mud cuts and receding greenery. Circus says gangsters for God, kill thankfully. Anticon MCs are the corporate hymns of our century. Flowers and birds are the boy bands of beauty. Mouths are the mothers of cycles and dressing you funny. Tourists with typewriters, no landmark or country. Truck stops in the mud cuts of receding greenery. Circus says gangsters for God, kill thankfully. Anticon MCs are the corporate hymns of our century.
We're broadcasting live. You can find us below the surface. There's no more suffering and no more pain. My mind is wandering down memory lane. They might be gone, but the soul ascends and lives on forever until we meet again, my friend. Dealt a devastating blow after the phone call came. At your family's house we passed around and blurred your picture frame. All the old memories played, it would never be the same. I used some of your old cans to go in peace. Your name as life moves on, the loss is left an empty feel. A wound that doesn't ever seem to completely heal. At a show I get a shiver down my spine while doing a song. It's just like old times, backing me up and rhyming along. I don't think that I'll ever let go of your notebooks or rhymes between me and you. When I'm stuck in a verse I bite a couple of lines. So in a weird way, well your voice never really died. I know that you fly free in the sky and that you're very much alive. Tonight I put an inference tape on a helium balloon. Set it free like a dove under the stars staring at the moon. I watched as it disappeared into the atmosphere. Even though I know you're in a better place, I find myself wishing that you were still here. There's no more suffering and no more pain. My mind is wandering down memory lane. They might be gone, but the soul ascends and lives on forever until we meet again, my friend. You think that we learn by now to treat each other better, and it's a shame that it takes a funeral to bring us back together. Time to spread the love, absorb the energy, petty differences aside. The past is history, a final dedicated applause to celebrate the memory. And until your time comes, life remains a mystery. They don't want to see us upset, coming a part of the scenes while we mourn they're reborn, so life doesn't end. I got proof that they're alive. I see my homeboys in my dreams, and now they're chilling with the ones that passed before them. So for now you can let yourself cry. Just remember that one day we'll reunite in the sky. When it comes to death, there's really nothing to fear. Just make sure that you appreciate the presence while they're still here. This song goes out to our lost lovers and friends. I'll see you when I get there. Until we meet again, my friend. There's no more suffering and no more pain. My the soul ascends and lives on forever until we meet again, my friend. There's no more suffering and no more pain. My mind is wandering down memory lane. They might be gone, but the soul ascends and lives on forever until we meet again, my friend.
肌の茶色い若い人の混乱を相談する白い司令官国際的な基盤に立ちシチュエーションを判断 Never raise my children as American 肉親の弾丸が撃たれた瞬間オーダー報道の線の中に死体がまた一体増える母親の叫び No it couldn't be Well have you read the papers lately? Peep the mortuaries cats dying daily Come this fucking hierarchy 神の瞬きの間に付き合って西海が兵士
Battle this shit to make it better for our seeds There comes a time in every man's life when you must make a change Using the game, shooting for goals, but they out of range Know what you can do when they come for you There's only two options You can try to run and hide or you can try to fight and stop them The question at hand, where do you stand? What do you do to be free? I'm willing to give my life, my blood, sweat, the essence of me They gotta provide a ground for young soldiers to train the streets Take a look beside my mind, mentality, feel for the tactical strategies I truly believe one time cause we'll attack at lightning speed They will never endeavor to plant a microchip in me
完成構成の映像
Concepts connect intercontinental
MC の一瞬の攻防 It's like the rise and fall
MC stand tall then the system will fall
見つめビジョンゴーグル使用しないと見るの不可能
Connection of your mind and your body spiritual
Broadcast mental format Trust your instincts before the fox weather forecast Sit on sofa I bring therapeutical impact These bars laws hit you full contact Affecting all family member 3 strikes your life getting surrender Mortal neglect Y'all strive for diamonds We need to see this shit from the upper deck Employment considered worthless They take 25% out my paycheck Governmental agents always shitting on my head Put it back in the same system I run the financial district I ask myself Is this what I consider making it?
Nah, look at the pockets and it's empty cause they taking it This is fucking reality, nah I think they faking it This is how it is, and this is how it's gonna be Synthetic reality in a polymer-based society Please, policy kill community, stop the cipher, killing unity Wondering if there's any impunity, free speech, not for you and me This nation reinforces separation of mind We connect with dialect, cipher lyrics and rhymes This nation reinforces separation of mind We connect with dialect, cipher lyrics and mind Said this nation reinforces separation of mind We connect with dialect, cipher lyrics and rhymes
完成構成の映像
Concepts connect intercontinental
MC の一瞬の攻防 It's like the rise and fall
True MC stand tall, the system will fall
見つめビジョンゴーグル使用しないと見るの不可能
Connection of your mind to your body spiritual
法律に気にする警察 Took a hit from the system but damn Now I'm smoking residue イミグランツを盗撮肌で別々永遠の差別 Credit long overdue 社会の表札のためにセンテンス全説絶対表現するやつ必ず際立つ100ドル札ヒップホップビジネスとして成り立つのが目的ではなく己の小説で生き残ることに誇り持つ少数民族ストレスエンドレス But I survive in this Respect to those below the surfaces
Optics purple this See the same shit that they see too The fact is I see it with the third eye view The cipher provide peace of mind plus perspective Society virus and my mind is not infected Perspective at hand I'm just a simple man Just surviving in this land where they don't give a damn It's like society done lied to me And filled me full of greed It's like you need money to see You need to deceive Joe the fact of the matter is We well equipped to deal with this bullshit And just adapt to illegitimate Crime pays in 1,000,001 ways There's 1,000,002 They can lock you in a cage for days You can slice my rage in half And still couldn't measure one of those halves on a seismograph
完成構成の映像
Concepts connect intercontinental
MC の一瞬の攻防 The rise and fall
True MC stand tall This system will fall
見つめゴーグル使用しないと見るの不可能
Connect your mind to your body then your spiritual
inner patience, dive in, head first, then begin. Your innocence of inner sense, now apprehend your innocence. Your second wind is in a fenced in parallel dimension. You better be paying attention, it's never too late for correction. Directions depend on intentions, to send strong reflections to stand on, applying them at random. Instead of a temper tantrum, show some mental strength and self-control. Repetitive self-inflicted bruises on the soul can take its toll. This world is cold, but I was told to keep warm. When it comes time to perform, transform.
Think of everything that I can do with a breath. Like a mic check, catch wreck, leave the mic blessed. I can do without the rest, that's a waste of time.
Let's wreck again.
Watch out for my second wind.
Think of everything that I could do in a breath. I could mic check, catch wreck, leave the mic blessed. I could do without the rest, that's a waste of time. Let's wreck again.
Watch out
for my second wind.
I used to get beat down by my pops, pressing stop on the radio, saying no to hip hop. Therefore I explore on my own without society affecting who I am as an individual. In school I kept the low pro, even to this day I'm keeping things to myself. No one even knows about the crew, freelancers, they ski me and Maliko. And the population probably won't care who we are when we step in coffin. Trying to get your attention, mention flaws, the claws that cut, the pause that push, the pain I took, everything that caused my present breath loss. And now I'm deeply breathing, blowing out my second wind.
Think of everything that I could do in a breath. I could mic check, catch wreck, leave the mic blessed. I could do without the rest, that's a waste of time. Let's wreck again. Please watch out for my second wind.
Think of everything that I can do with a breath. Like a mic check, catch wreck, leave the mic blessed. I can do without the rest, that's a waste of time. Let's wreck again.
Gotta watch out
for my second wind.
Operation, recuperation, eradication of procrastination, emancipation of stagnation. Break away, take away your inhibitions, make today significantly fade away. In the back of the mind that'll always stay. Maliko in the golden ray, permanently here to stay. Freelancing vertebrae, think about what you heard today. Experiences speaking, deliriously leaking, furiously freaking, seriously seeking the very last of an already empty glass. Stepping past, eventually everyone will fall asleep, but I'm gonna be the last. Staring at the face of fatigue with a grin like a feather, gracefully riding my second wind.
Think of everything that I can do with a breath. Like a mic check, catch wreck, leave the mic blessed. I can do without the rest, that's a waste of time. Let's wreck again.
Please watch out
for my second wind.
Think of everything that I could do in a breath. I could mic check, catch wreck, leave the mic blessed. I could do without the rest, that's a waste of time. Let's wreck again. Gotta watch out for my second wind.
Constylations, they've been part of the new, they've evolved Ain't no questions about this, it's survival of lyricists, ill configurous, fat chance you can get with this. You hear it and fear it as you're nearing us. Don't get too close, you get burned. These scumbuggers ain't even learned their lessons. I'm stressing the point while my lyrics annoy the minds of the blind. Can't find the time to climb the vines of elevation. I'm focused on the continuation, therefore the preservation of the men that are in my clique. You know we sick, the lyrics we spit are infinite, effortless. Can't get the best of us, and none of y'all are testing us. We're passing with flying colors, but I don't know about you other brothers. Coming strong, then pass by, then have the nerve to ask why. Brother man, you gotta understand, the name of the game is survival. There's people in this world that'll cut your throat to share a piece of that title. It's vital we move ahead and move along and move strong and move it on, cause the groove is gone, you can't go on, it's so long. Prolong we must, and ourselves we trust. In case you didn't notice, it's survival of the dopest.
Cause y'all really don't feel musical motivation, creation upon the real. Uncensored lyricism, not doing shit for appeal, rather looking for a deal that release pressure from my pockets. And no matter how much you knock it, I will always hold my own. Concentrated and related to others that I condone. To be survivors of the fittest, expressing seems to be endless, but somehow we come away with this. Enduring negative outlooks, cause it practically took about 4 or 5 years. But I was always persevering, now with the group of peers, with willingness and desire. This is the real hip-hoppers should admire. Skillfully retract and react, referring all of the whack. Along with A1 or 01 man gonna deplete in the week. We speak get tactical skills as people want builds knowledge. And I acknowledge that it's finally time, cause we never lose hope. The best verbally cope with stress, now that's what I call dope.
Grab your pens and quote this. You push along, we stay strong. While others fall, we stay alive. Survival of the dopest. While it's time, you should know this. If you don't, then it's hopeless. Your fate is death, and what we call survival of the dopest. Grab your pens and quote this. You push along, we stay strong. While others fall, we stay alive. Survival of the dopest. While it's time, you should know this. If you don't, then it's hopeless. Your fate is death, and what we call survival of the dopest. 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 Days when the empire and
survival of the dopest. New moon.
Survival of the dopest.
Survival of the dopest.
Diverse.
Constellations.
A1.
A1. Pisces.
Pisces of new moon. Diversity approached me, said Pisces, let's do this. I call it one, yell it dawn. Now we're rolling 3 strong. Our mission to claim the truth to the youth. Yes, man, we're dope and yo, take that to the bank. Approaching us is jumping ranks. So now I like to thank all the whack MCs who put me infinite degrees ahead of y'all. It was best set up all you graduating rocks. Now you better pull up your socks. It's time to go to war. What are you fighting for? I got shit in store, that's more. Profound. My sound is laid down, but never is my spirit. Hear it, wait, man, do you hear it? Oh damn, forget it, man. Who cares? I'm blasting out of here. You can't come near us when we're coming. Now we're coming. So damn tough. Hey, have you had enough of 3 MCs from the West? Take time to think. Now you become extinct. Survival of the dopest. You're hopeless. Cope with this. You're hopeless. Survival of the dopest. You're hopeless. Grab your pens and quote this. We push along, we stay strong. On this fall, we stay alive. Survival of the dopest. All this time, you should know this. If you don't, then it's hopeless. Your fate is death and what we call survival of the dopest. Grab your pens and quote this. We push along, we stay strong. On this fall, we stay alive. Survival of the dopest. All this time, you should know this. If you don't, then it's hopeless. Your fate is death and what we call survival of the dopest. Constellation. Survival of the dopest. Survival of the dopest. Survival of the dopest. Daysman Empire and New Moon. Constellation. Constellation. Below the surface. Below the surface. West Coast hip hop. SJ. South Messiah. For the Bay Area. Constellations putting it down. That's how we do it. 6 members. Daysman Empire and New Moon. Motherfuckers don't know how I bust. That's how I do it every time I trust. These motherfucking pranksters, motherfucking gangsters don't know that they fake us. That's how I do it every time I ride. Motherfuckers can't collide. That's how I do it every time I ride. Motherfuckers just don't know how to stride. That's how I do it every time I glide. Alright, motherfuckers don't know how to survival of the dope, you hopeless, can't cope this. Motherfucker don't know you hopeless. Motherfucker just get a rope and choke on this. You're hopeless. Survival of the dopest. Survival of the anyways, though, on a serious note, Constellations. Daysman Empire and New Moon. That's what we are. Constellations. Right. Peace, y'all.
Words out and work out problems in my mind. Often you'll find strange thing my brains cling to. I work with them well, but then fling them to the public. You have to love it, that's why I'm always driving in the bucket, delivering pizzas to people and stuff, seeing if they want to eat them up or just get slapped in the face cause they don't tip me enough. They're gonna need reconstructive surgery, certainly. That's what adversity deserves if we have a few there. A bad attitude and your hair getting singed when I'm there to embarrass you with a narrative. It's imperative that you leave me alone, and I'm gonna be just leaving you home alone hurting while I'm going lurking to below the surface in Burlingame, working with Shane to connect well. You better see my text well, or I'm gonna leave you for death in a well. It's not a well-wishing experience that I'm giving MCs. I drive them delirious with ease, disease stricken their left. I'm kicking their chest, put my foot on it, I guess, but I'm gonna dissect them cause I have effects. MCs like Dawes, and I clobber MCs in the head and make sure the left are Cyclops with an eye patch over their one eye. You're probably that dumb a guy, aren't you? That seems to be the underlying scene, and the scene which is shown is mine, which is gonna shatter your dream. I believe MCs are demeaned every time I get mean. Their heads gonna be shattered to the extreme under the concrete. I rhyme on the wrong beat, I have my own drummer. It's no wonder that I sound this strange. You're gonna go under, below surfaces when I show up. The wordsmith with this that throws up with swiftness upon mics. The gift is mine, you don't have it. Even if you're a flow addict, still make sure you're attached to the mattress, often like a hoe that is spreading the legs. And I'm betting you're begging for more, but you're not gonna get it cause you're just a lazy whore. I take credit for breaking your hymen. I guess I'm rhyming against the grain and entertaining my brain and entertaining thoughts of taking you off and breaking your jaws cracked. You saw broadcasts of Insomniac and then thought back to the time that you enjoyed hip-hop and it was fact, and you thought that would have been a good way to take a path. And I make a rap that is often gonna scathe your ass and scrape your back and make you laugh at yourself for being whack as hell and trying to cast a spell over Insomniac. But well, it's not the condition you're in. I'm ripping a chin off of a sucker if he's wishing to grin in my face or show a bad look. That's too bad for you. I didn't like that crappy hook that you put in your song. You better be looking on and going along your way. I don't even want to say your name cause you're garbage. You can contemplate whether I'm talking about you or not, but when you spew a thought, I'm gonna be laughing at you, conjuring some crap while I drive around in my Peugeot often. You go docking some points and saying, oh, that's not the joint, but it is though, cause I'm smoking whack MCs and leaving their wives to be widows. You can't spit flows quite like this. I grip throats, not spree well though when I heap hellish flows at MCs. They often delve and try to go for the BOAC, only being able to blow low. I go low with a blow of a bolo, trip them up and kick their butt while they're on the ground. I'm laughing, they're outcasting, they're in a cast. Injuries have been given by Insomniac, plus an insignia on the back or an autograph on the back of your mom while I'm laughing, casting another stone at a sucker's dome. You could be loving it in your home or hating it anywhere. I don't care cause plagiarists are gonna sit everywhere in the daycare centers trying to kick raps, and I'm gonna make sure they're distracted trying to practice dick tackling, going low to the lap and licking. That's all that's gonna happen if Insomniac is ripping on the microphone. They might condone the action which ensues here. It's me giving you a souvenir with the hugest lyrics to attach. New souvenir right into your ear. I strike to pioneer new grounds even when I'm losing the oxygen in my head. I'm awesome, it said, and off with your head is what I go, but off my head is where I flow. And I'm gonna fall, lose my balance, can't even tell. There's too much talent inside of my mind. I'm lost on a strange trail of exhaust, like a plane that flies off in the distance. You're often assisting me, just causing a catastrophic difference between us. The discrepancy is you being left in debris like the time's running out. I'm gonna just chill, summon sounds, and then go away, run around the block, jog around MCs, cause I get the job done well and make sure that they try to lift me, but I'm not your average dumbbell. The bell rings and it's over. Sucker MCs better try their best to stay sober when I intoxicate with talk that's great and then jog off away. They ought to say the rhymes like I do, but probably they can't. That's why when I see them in their whack, I'm not even gonna shake hands.
Y'all gotta repeat after us with this one, alright? Y'all gotta repeat after us with this one. Word course is on the road. Word course is on the road. Word course is on the road. Is word. Louder, goddammit, word course is on the road. Come on, there. Let it go there. Word course is on the road.
The icebreaker flag took equipped with a picks up ultra sick and medical scrub. Cypherman click excitedly. Awaiting programming within federal tubs. The love of the game is equal to the hate of the state. The love of doves in the lane. Entertainment and Celestine prophecies. I'm naming, denying, draining, proclaiming rights to all programming. Bannable topic conventions outside of Japan. Coming equipped with chaff grenades and claymore mines. Whoever half steps get blown up. I'm hiding out within the shade while the frequency is jamming. I'll reach and by codec. The signals below the surface. You say these MCs are made of currently existing technology? Hell no. Worthless. Now my girl's riding the analog stick and port 2. And thanks to my chaff grenade, the current frequency's distorted. During the chaos, I say my name and that I'm here to commandeer all the plutonium to be exported. If it's not that, it's something else.
The West is where I live. When I start rhyming, I coast.
Work for the lower class, establishing force. Put my radio on mega bass to sub out the highs. I'm anti-dubbing tapes, if it's a tape you should buy. Sometimes I get premonitions, gut instincts, telling me to watch out and never blink. Cause there's always rappers out there trying to leech, claiming they fit in up there among the elites. This is Dub 2F, a family rich in tradition. We brought street music and built log cabins, freed them all and gave y'all the library. All influential parts in the timeline of history. We each hold our own in our own separate ways. Rhyme to the death if that's what it takes. We rapping, straight rapping, and in our spare time we macking.
Workforce is on a roll, premonition coming through, so clear the road. Thanks for making room, I'm slamming tracks, staying patient, facing the fact that I attack the whack MCs that's hating, elevating, with no hesitation over weak flows. No half-stepping, cause without a weapon I'm lethal. I beat most niggas to a bloody pope non-fiction. Now they missing in action, shit that fuck with premonition. Keep your distance, more than arm length, cause I harm clicks regardless. Even if you make yourself a target, you get took out. Act like you still have one of your boys look out for me. Usually niggas be so scared they get shook out. They own shoes, I abuse you and run through ya. Whole clique, taking them out one by one like sharpshooters. Moving the crowd, hoping they get louder, damn it. Workforce is on the roll and most people can't stand it.
Furnished with furniture, complete with knickknacks on the shelf, backpacking to Mecca, real estate of the gods. I love the odds against us. No need to be defensive, those beats can be offensive. Clinics by that case for interracial racists racing against the wind on a Schwinn bicycle up a hill of controversy. Your guts will spill at the ganja's mercy like powdered milk in a wind tunnel when they're out of silk and paper. Sanded down this plan favor aerodynamics, strangled with a bolo tie gigantic on the Titanic before it sank. Chewing on a lamb shank, pissing in the gas tank just to piss you off. Philosophic, Plato influenza, sensitive, compassionate. You know exactly where you're stashing and feasting on conspiracy, vested in a dinner date. I'm just trying to innovate, spending time on my darling Clementine until she's gone forever and the concert's never over.
Versatile conquest, conquistador, ultra ego beast war, artificial ordeal, release hardcore, explosively experimental, personification, stabilization, occasionally so instantaneous that rumors of my exploits surface regardless of hatred, parting ways with formality to battle bigger burdens, makeshift monasteries constructed in honor of those hurt in the line of fire, worthless, exiled and undesired. I'm located way below the tundra, wired to the humdrum as if it were forsaken, making work look easy. The only thing I'm forced to do is breathe, encouraged by concentration to believe in meaningless things, overachieving solely for the notoriety. Label me conceited if it's that hard to believe. I put me first, clashing with the undeserving minions. Yeah, that's right, sucker. Serving, eat a work fighter or major influence, which sounds first.
Workforce is on a roll. 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 When I say work, you say force. Work, work. When I say work, you say force. Work, work.